I'm back. I'm on the road today. Since I'm already talking about dirt bags, let me just go all the way in. Now, I have to interact with people, a lot of different types of people, and I meet a lot of awesome people, okay? But then I meet some effed up people. These are people that are happy to be on public assistance. Don't want to lose it. Don't want to jeopardize it by no way, shape, or form. Don't want to make no more extra money. Don't want to pull themselves up out of that. They want to be there paying that little bit of whatever they pay and getting what they get, and they are good until it's time to get cut off of that. And then here they come putting some action behind themselves, but they already 40 some years old by then. Got some dirtbag man in a house. You know, he hustling. He might have a job, but whatever. Nobody is trying to go higher. Everybody is perfectly content. Go to work, come home, smoke, drink, eat, sleep, F each other, make more babies, and just the cycle. And people, oh, you talking about black women. I could be talking about any type of women. I know white women that's messing around with gay dudes. They know they do gay. But they want a man so bad, or the family name or something they family done talked them into, and they with this man jeopardizing their life while he run around here uh screwing folks in alleys and Tinder and swiping left and right and Adam.com and all types of other nasty mess that they do. And they good. And the woman, she looked like Sarah Huckabee, you know, and she don't like the fact that she looked like she ain't even accepted or love herself. So now she hate all beautiful women or whatever. Asian women, Mexican women. You done been over here 25, 30, 40 years. You can't even talk. Who my native language? Please. It's folks come over here from all other different countries, become doctors, lawyers, and everything else. Writers, professors. You sitting up here still talking about some broken English, and you don't know, you don't understand. You understand. You might not understand, but you could have figured out a way to understand. But nah. And no, I don't think everybody should just speak English. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there's no way, like if I go to, say I went over to Germany and lived there 25 years, I'm probably going to know German, know how to write everything, fluent in German. Write it, teach it, everything else. Because I live somewhere where they speak German. I live in freaking Germany. Okay? I got a problem with folks that don't like themselves enough. And see, all of it comes back to is something deep down inside of them. And I don't have anything that it's not nobody's fault. So if you have these types of people in your life, you run into these people, it's not your fault. You may be passive. So, you entertain these go nowhere conversations, going around in circles. You tell the lady telling you, oh, I should go get this job. Oh, but I'm scared and I don't think I can get it. And then oh yes, you trying to be her cheerleader or his or whoever. You trying to cheer him up and no, I'm just so depressed and I have anxiety. I got to go to the doctor. You want me to take you to the doctor? I ain't going today. I haven't picked a doctor yet. Okay, well, if you ever need a ride or whatever to the doctor, you trying to get them in action mode. You trying to help them solve their problem, but they do not want to. They just want to talk about the problem, or probably be the problem. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Folks don't like me because I nip that crap in the bud. I nip it in the bud. I walk away. After I walk away from that situation, it's a good possibility that you will never hear or see from me again. And if it is, it's just by chance, honey. And I'm gonna deal with it. Hug. Oh, hey. Da, da, da. Oh, you ain't been answering my calls. Yeah, I've been real busy. But you know what? It's been really nice seeing you. I do have to get. I got this appointment. Whatever. And they be like, it might get confrontational. Hey, you shady. Why you act like this, honey? Because you have a lot going on, and I don't really know how to help you. I want to help you, but I don't know how, and I can't. I just won't. I don't like the word can't, but I just won't. Like, sit in this with you. I cannot. But when I offer these solutions, or when I say this or that, you counter me with this. And this is not a situation that I enjoy. But I do love you and I wish you the best. And I'm gonna walk away. Or, they call you fuck you and that good. That way we can, you put the knife in it, we cut it, it's done. Good. Cuss me. No problem. Just as long as you don't run up on me. Don't try to put your hands on me or run up on me. You cuss all you want. Holler, cuss. Ooh, and don't spit on me neither. But this is a type of, and you got situations where, your children may play with other children, and you begin to meet the parents, and you see all of it. You like, ooh. And you hate to tell the little child, like, honey, nah, you can't go over there today. Not today, not today, not today. You try to take them around and help them find some new friends. Because I don't want that old mess rubbing off on you. I don't want you over nobody's house that they just sitting around, you know, nothing. Just the kids playing and play, 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 play. Ain't nobody, folks failing, failing elementary, failing. Well, let me take that back, because my child, little friend, failed, and the mom is a sweet lady. She got a lot on her hands, but she made all of the choices that she made to get her to this point. So it's still her fault. Okay? But I love her, and I still allowed them in that situation. That's a unique situation. But I see red flag. I've seen a couple red flags. If they get too many now, honey, 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 honey. I know he's safe. I know her house is safe and clean, and her personal life is a little weird, but it at this point it's not bleeding over. If it ever does begin to bleed over, honey, I will nip that in the bud too. And I have friends and family. I have family, blood relatives that I do not mess with. I don't mess with them at all. And I love them. We Facebooked and connected everybody. So, we on Facebook, we comment, we loving each other. I'm good with that. I'm okay. I don't want you to come to my house because you got roaches. I don't want you to bring no roaches to my house. And to see you say that to somebody, they be like, oh my God, how could you say that? Honey, sometimes that little bit of embarrassment, that little bit of weight, that little bit of harshness can help these folks clean themselves up. I met this white woman, real low self-esteem. She actually wasn't that bad looking, but she had real low self-esteem. I can't make this woman love herself. Now, I told her to go in the mirror, strip down naked, and begin to embrace every part of her body and begin to love every part of her body. Do it every day, 3 times a day, however many times a day that you can physically do it. Stop talking down on yourself, calling yourself dumb, ugly, thinking that you're not worthy. She wouldn't go do it. Guess what? We don't talk no more. We do not talk anymore. She called me, sent a text, hey, just checking on you. I sent the text back out. Oh, we good, because I don't want her to think I'm dead. Yeah, we good. It's difficult, but honey, I only have this life to live. I'm not going to live it running around here messing with folks that don't want nothing out of life. I'm not. I have compassion. I see these documentaries, I see stuff where you have in these other countries people living on landfills. They have literally built their houses on landfills, and they scavenge through the trash and figure out what stuff they can sell. Kids can't go to school, they can't afford school. Then you got our children over here in public school, free school. Free. And they ain't here clowning. Who got the best shoes? We gonna fight and shoot and stab each other after school. All of this stupid mess. And you got some little kid on that landfill. They'll go to school barefoot and naked. They don't even care. They just want to be in that school and learn. And given the opportunity to make the best out of their life. That's the stuff I have compassion for. Moms and stuff like, I mean, you born into some stuff like that. Okay? You live on a land, you got all types of horrible situations and conditions. Even here in America, you have kids, they going to school from homeless shelters. Mom or dad got sick, family then got sick, put out their house, foreclosed, everything just crashed down on them. Kids still go to school, get straight A's, get accepted into college, you know, come and bring their family out of that mess. Determination, that's what that's called. I know folks, one eye go this way, the other eye go that way. Hey, I got roasted. They say, hey, I got roasted all my life. I'm okay with how I look. I'm not going to settle for less. I can see. Thank God for that. Man with a little arm and a big arm, got a little limp. Dress his behind off. Smell good, look good. And was bold enough to step to me, ask me out on a date. Limped and hopped it, opened the door, did everything. Nice, badass car, everything. Badass crib, job, and all of that. He ain't never not once said, oh, I know you don't like me because I'm effed up my arm and all. He ain't even never tell me why and how. I just figured maybe, he probably maybe was born like that. He ain't never put himself down. I know you don't even really like me. You probably just, with me. He ain't judged me neither. Like, why is you with me? Why would you be with me like this? We just went and hung out and had fun. Now, he actually was a little arrogant for my taste. Had to leave his little arrogant self alone. Because, see, I would have had to roast him. Because he was something else. He'd say some fly stuff, mean, hateful stuff. And maybe that's how he built his own self up by trying to put other folks down. And, I can't deal with that neither. But the older I've gotten, the less crap that I take. I just cannot. It's mentally exhausting to sit around someone and hear them talk in circles about public assistance and Section 8 and they dealing with old dirtbag men. They get one and after the other, procreating with these dirtbags. How do y'all lay down in the bed with all of this mess on y'all head? Stress and mess. And have sex and produce a child. How? Well, it's love. Nah, honey, that's stupid. Oh, poor people. What are you talking about? Them poor people can buy Newports and Marlboros. You trying to tell me you can buy cigarettes and beer and drinks and not to say everybody smoke and drink, but I'm saying they buy the stuff that they want to buy. Burgers and McDonald's. You can't spend $6 on a pack of condoms. You have lost your mind. Ain't no way in hell I could be sitting up there on some public assistance, barely making it, struggling, scraping by. Got the man with me. We scraping by and we lay down in the bed. I'm going to sleep so I can wake up and try to figure out a way to get the hell up out this situation. You better not touch me. You better lay your ass there and dream and think and figure out a way too. We wake up with a damn plan. You better not touch me. Unless you're going to rub my feet because I done worked some type of weird retail McDonald's job somewhere while I'm going to school and while I'm hustling and pulling myself up. And if we do it, you better wrap something around that uh procreator. Almost said something. People cannot stand me because I say stuff like that. And because they want to come back with some old mess to justify their mess. And it makes zero sense. And white folks say this. If white person say it, oh, they racist. Honey, it's some messed up white folks too. It's messed up Chinese folks. It's messed up Indian folks. Look at these Indian scammers calling talking about you owe the IRS. You gonna go to jail. And then they come over here and snoop their nose down at a dude standing on the block selling whatever he's selling. You dig? Selling whatever. Honey, you just was in a call center calling old ladies, scamming them. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. It might not have been you. True. It might not have been you. You might have actually worked hard and went to school and got over here and did what you're supposed to do. I don't want to prejudge you, but I know that there are Indian scammers. They come over here and snoop they know, oh, why do you guys do this and that and this and that? Honey, why do you sit in a call center and call old ladies and scam them out their money playing like something wrong with their computer, doing all this stuff? They got to go buy iTunes gift cards and shit to pay some scam bill that you done made up and called. This is why I don't understand folks. And see, they get mad at me because I call them on their bullshit. Just let me walk away. If you just let me walk away, we good. But you sit there and you try to justify this crap. You cannot justify these stupid shit. And you act like you ain't never made no mistakes in life. I made plenty. That's why I know what you talking about is some bull crap. And let's back to the Section 8 stuff. You sitting up here on Section 8 for 18 years and all this stupid shit. Somebody that really, really, really needed, like the homeless lady sending her kids to school out the homeless shelter, would love to have some Section 8. She working 2 jobs, hurrying up, getting back to the homeless shelter on time so the kids will have somewhere to sleep. The kids going to handle their business. Everybody doing what they supposed to do and can use it. And you sitting up here with a dirt bag, paying $100 and some, getting food stamp, everything else. Just sitting up there buying snacks and stupid shit. Not even real full meals. Packs of chicken and rice and frozen veggies and fresh veggies and fruit. Kids running around here eating hot Takis and shit. And Cheetos and shit. Ain't even went and bought a bag of oranges and apples for the babies. You done went and bought them honey buns and hot Takis and fucking hot Cheetos and shit. The hell? And see, people don't want to hear that. They get mad at you. You judging folks. I'm calling it how I see it. Now, if I don't know you, that's something, and you're not trying to have no conversation and waste my time and talk around in circles with me, trying to come over my house and do shit and make me give, trying to convince me to give you $15 and every 2 weeks and every other week you borrowing pieces of change and I got to give you flour and take you up the street and do I got a cigarette and all the, if you don't get the hell away from me. I'm not talking about the people I don't know. I don't know you. You do whatever the hell you want to. But the people that I encounter, and when I see these traits and this bull crap coming out, I call them on this. I call them on it. And that's why they don't like my ass. Hey, why you don't come on? Why you don't hang out? Do you really want to know? Yeah, tell me. Oh, shit. You sure you want to know? Let's see, not all these dirtbags are on Section 8 or, running around here 25 years, speaking broken English, don't know no English, I don't know what you're talking about, this or that, whatever. No, they just don't want to talk to you. But you do have professional folks. Folks that's done, did pretty well for themselves. And They in their minds, they, what? Snoot your nose down. They snoot their nose down at you. Not every woman on Section 8 and food stamps is going to buy hot Takis and honey buns and frozen pizzas and hungry man dinners. Some of these women have enough sense to use the tools and pull themselves up. You look up and they a whole RN now. Don't need this mess no more. Don't need the Section 8. They can't wait to write the letter. Tell them, no, don't send me nothing else. I got this. But then you have these high-powered professionals, white, black, whatever color they are, they snooting their nose down at folks. I ain't never been on no Section 8. Oh, okay. Well, wait till a horrible illness hit your behind or something. Wait till you get in a horrible car accident and lose your job and lose your house and lose all your stuff and you live in Tent City. Are you going to snoot your nose down then? Look at all these people that work in Silicon Valley, Amazon, all of this, living and sleeping out their car. Now, true enough, I would have gassed that car up and moved to a state that I could afford. Now, that's just me personally. But still, these people are not, in my opinion, still, they're not dirtbags. They're not making good choices, but they, far as they live in situations, they want to live a certain place and they have to live there. And that's kind of crazy to me too. But some folks got enough sense. They pack their stuff up. They get online, apply for another job in another state, set that interview up, get on the road, and make it happen. But you have some professional folks, some folks that they don't know nothing about poverty, and they got the nerve enough to snoop their nose down at folks. And so, in their conversations, they want to sit around and put folks down and talk about folks. Now, I don't play that neither. I let them know too. I know some folks that was on Section 8, food stamps, all this stuff, become RNs, nurses. What's this young lady? What is she? Started out as a paralegal. Now she has she's a lawyer. She specializes in internet law. Okay? She comes from a pretty good family, but she fell on some hard times. Her family is not mega rich. They barely getting by. But this young lady did what she had to do. She was a student, went and applied for her food stamps. Not all of these men are dirtbags. They get with a young lady. They love this young lady. They don't snoot their nose down at her because, she got, a kid or two. Some of them have a whole bunch of kids. Love all the kids. And then here comes somebody on the outside looking in, snooting their nose down. I'm not going to sit around in that conversation either. Look at her. Look at ghetto Quisha. Look at this white woman with this black man and he just with her for the tax money. I'm not going to sit around that situation either. Good for you that you got a nice house, car, good career, money in the bank, you balling. Good for you. Hey, you want to go get some care packages together and hand them out this Saturday? I'm not going around those filthy people. Oh, really? So, honey, everybody can catch it with me. No one is exempt. Okay? No one. You come around me, we talk about business, we talk about food, we talk about real estate, traveling, farming. I'm into a lot of different stuff. Agriculture, farming, buying land, how to grow this or that, helpful this or that, how to raise children, lots of love and uplifting. Honey, we can be BFFs. I don't mind taking you up the street. I don't mind going the extra mile for you. I don't mind doing anything for you or people like that. It doesn't bother me. Yes, I come across town. Yes, I got your back. Call me at 3:00 in the morning. It's not a problem. Because I see in you that you're trying to do what you have to do. God don't make no mistakes. He put everybody in things kind of go together for a reason. And even the people that I'm letting them have it, maybe they needed that little harsh tongue. They go home like, dang, I can't believe this. Oh, I hate that B. But they get to thinking about it like, man, I got to get my life together, man. She is right, technically. She right. But it's all out of love. But I don't do dirtbags at all.